Welcome back. This is part 3 of the camper build. This will be the final video before I actually take it out camping. Today we are going to add a rack to the topper and also a rough country 270-degree awning with a wall kit. I washed the truck the other day, and to see how rain would affect it, I opened this up after I washed it, and because it leans forward like that, when you open it up, you get water coming down here straight in on both sides, which would catch the mattress. I bought an awning. This is the rough country 270-degree awning with the sidewalls. To mount the awning, I wanted to build a rack instead of buy one because they get pretty expensive for what they are. So I called my dad because he usually has an extra supply of steel scrap laying around. So I called him, told him what I planned on doing, and he said, hey, I got a bunch of square aluminum tube that we could use laying around. And I've never aluminum welded before, so I'm gonna head over there and he's gonna give me a hand with it, and I'll finally get to learn how to aluminum weld at 31 years old. What my original idea is to build a square, so an aluminum square, and then put 4 feet on the bottom so that it would get over the curvature of the topper, and then I would mount the awning to that. So I went over there, I explained to him what I wanted to do, and we thought about it, and he said, why do you need a square? Why can't you just run 2 tubes horizontally with feet and not have it be a square? And every rack I see has always just been a square. Usually it's 2 vertical and then 2 horizontal ones that are adjustable. But since this isn't going to be adjustable, I just need it to hold the awning. We didn't need that. So I'm still 31. I still don't know how to aluminum weld because we ended up not having to. But here's some footage of how we built the rack. Started off by cutting the aluminum tube to size, then sanding it down on the belt sander to get rid of any edges. Get a large block of aluminum, so we cut chunks off of there to use for the feet. Here it is mocked up. You can see lines drawn on the blocks where we're going to sand them down to match the curvature of the top. And then also they're going to be bolted all the way through, so here I am drilling the holes. To help with waterproofing, I glued these pieces of rubber to the blocks. My dad used this brake to bend up the interior brackets. They ended up being pretty beefy. And it's all bolted down, not too complicated. To hold the awning brackets, we used rib nuts through the aluminum. I didn't get any footage of that. Here it is, mounted in all of its glory. I did get some rubber plastic end caps for the aluminum, just to give it a little bit better of a look. And to fill in the extra holes in the top of the square tubing, I put some D-rings in with some silicone on them to keep water out. The wall kit for the awning comes in a nice carry bag. Also comes with 3 additional tent poles, or I guess you can call them tent poles. And they come with nuts and bolts, so I'm assuming that they stay on the awning at all times, but I guess we'll find out. Here it is. I don't have it staked down in this video, so the tent poles are the only thing keeping the wall's structure. So my only current issue is with this doorway. It's not as wide is the bed of the truck. So I can't close this up. So we might have some rain issues here, so I might have to put a tarp on top going down to protect against rain. But besides that, that's my only complaint for now. To get it taken down, I just tried to peel the Velcro off about 1 foot at a time and fold it over so it's staying a nice square shape. And the additional temp poles do fit inside the stock packaging. Alright, that brings us to the end of the video. We have our awning and tent walls at $6.30 and our end caps at $6. The rack was free and the D-rings were free like I explained earlier. We have an essentials total of $19.11. Our old camp total was $12.78. Adding our $6.36, we now have a new camp total of $19.14 with a grand total of $38.25. In the beginning of this video, I said this would be my last one before I go camping, but I think I'm going to be able to squeeze out one more before then. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.